many people in the U.S. have genital warts? HPV is one of the more common STDs today. Based on findings conducted by the Department of Health and Human Services, there are about 5.5 million new cases of this virus every year in the U.S. alone. Currently, at least 20 million American residents are infected. How many people in the U.S. have genital warts? HPV is one of the more common STDs today. Based on findings conducted by the Department of Health and Human Services, there are about 5.5 million new cases of this virus every year in the U.S. alone. Currently, at least 20 million American residents are infected. How are genital warts identified? If you are not sure whether you have these warts or not, it is helpful to know what they look like. The most common characteristic of STD warts is that they are cauliflower-shaped, pinkish-white in color, and may have lesions. They manifest on and around the genitalia. Women typically develop warts from the HPV virus more often than men, and they appear in a fleshy, moist area of the vaginal opening. When they develop these warts, they tend to appear most often on the tip of the penis, but the shaft can be affected as well. In both men and women, the warts may appear around the ends even if no sexual contact was made in that area. Is it possible to have HPV but not show any symptoms of genital warts? Yes, in fact nearly half of all women who contract HPV have no obvious symptoms of the condition. However, just because no visible signs are present, women and men can still pass on the virus to others. If warts do develop from HPV, it can take up to 3 months for them to emerge. The condoms prevent the spreading of these warts. As long as the condom covers the area with warts, it can provide some protection. Passing HPV to another requires skin-to-skin contact. In addition to using a condom, overall good hygiene is important. Keep your genitals clean and dry to help prevent the spread. What treatments are available to rid a person of genital warts? Required treatments vary depending on the severity and location of the condition. Surgical treatments like freezing or burning warts off can be a frightening prospect, not to mention expensive. Injections into the warts can be performed, but this is certainly expensive and has little effect on recurring warts. A natural genital warts treatment is often the best solution in terms of price and efficacy. If you're interested in reading more about the amazing effects of using a natural and potent genital warts treatment, feel free to visit this website where you can find loads of information about advanced treatments for symptoms associated with conditions like genital warts, genital herpes and the Human Papilloma Virus, HPV, to promote totally safe and effective results as well as immediate relief.